Crafty Hope, and I am just about to patina some wire. Now, I really love using darkened copper or brass wire, pretty much any kind of darkened wire. Something about the age of it really gets that vintage romantic feel that I like. So I thought I'd show y'all real quick how I do it. So if y'all want to make your own aged wire, you can do it. Now, this is just the way I do it. I'm sure there are other ways other people out there do it, but I thought I'd show you real quick how I do it. Anyway, I'm starting with some soft brass wire. This is some 24 gauge because it's what I need right now for a project. And I've got some, this is Novacan Black Patina. I've had it so long the label has worn off, but it's Novacan Black. It's used for stained glass work usually, but it works well on copper and glass and soldering and things like that. And I've got some Johnson's paste wax. You could also get another wax sealer like Renaissance wax, or I know Patina Queen's got one that she's got out right now that's non-toxic, and I've heard of other people using like spray sealers and things like that, and all that does is seal in the patina so that it doesn't patina more or the patina rub off or anything like that. And then as far as other things, I've got a soft cloth. This is just a bit of t-shirt, a couple pieces of paper towel, and a pair of pliers. So I'm going to show you real quick what I do. I start by taking my wire, move this stuff out of the way, and I cut it down to more manageable pieces. And I don't even know, I pull out until it about loops around. Can you see that? And it's nothing exact, and I just cut it. And I pull some more, and I cut it. So, and I'm going to repeat that until I get a nice little stack of wire. I've got my little stack of wire, and I've got my Novacan Black out, and I've got a piece of paper towel here that I've folded down a little bit to a more manageable size for me. And all I'm going to do with this is open my Novacan Black, and I'm wearing safety glasses. I could put gloves on, but they tend to just annoy me. Now to do this, I'm sure there are many other ways to do it, but I take my wire, I dip it straight in the Novacan Black until I'm sure it's down there, and then I put my paper towel over the wire to get off any excess of the patina. And so I've got one half of the wire, and if you can see that, is patinaed, and then the other half is still shiny. So I'm going to just put the other end in, insert that down in there like so, and then pull it up through that paper towel, and this whole piece of wire is patinaed. So it's darker. Here's how they looked before, and here's this darker piece. You see the difference? It's fabulous. I love that dark yumminess. Now, with the wire that's been patinaed, I'm just going to seal it real quick. Now this doesn't take but a second. I use my soft cloth and get a little bit of the paste up, and I just place the wire in the paste like this and pull it through like this. And I do it a couple times, and I turn the wire just to kind of make sure it gets on all sides. And then I do the other side and just coat it. And then I tend to put it aside and work on another piece of wire, but I haven't done the rest of these. I'm just showing y'all for this video. Once that paste has dried on there a little bit, I just kind of buff it off like so. Pull it back through that t-shirt in another section that's not covered in it. And just like that, I have a sealed piece of wire that I can use. Now I'm going to explain real quick why I cut it down. I'm sure that you could pour the patina into some kind of container and dump your whole roll of wire, just take out the package and dump it in there. But for me, it's easier to work in these little sections, to do a little bit at a time, and not have to worry about trying to paste wax an entire roll of wire. So this is how I do it. It works for me. You'll probably find somebody else that does it another way, but I thought I'd share with you how I do it, just in case you want to do it yourself. Now, before I end this video in earnest, I wanted to say a couple tips that I didn't mention before. One is I've had a lot of great luck with brass and copper wire, as well as solder with the Novacan Black. I tend to work a lot with hardware store wire, and I'm not real sure how finer wires like a silver or gold would work for aging. So definitely look into that, but I like the Novacan Black for the hardware store wire.
Some wire brands and types patina better than others, so definitely test them out. I know that some come coated already, and I've had to use steel wool or sandpaper to rough them up in order to get through that packaged coating that comes on the wire and get the patina on there. There are all kinds of different types of patina besides the Novacan Black. You could look at some different liver sulfurs or blackjack or things like that, but I've had a great luck with the Novacan Black. Do note that some types of patina you do lose their power over time, so keep that in mind that they won't last forever. Now, one of the reasons I pull the wire through a towel, both when pulling it out and when waxing it, is because that helps straighten it out. Because after jamming it into that bottle, it gets all crinkly. I also use the wax paste on black and steel wire because it helps hold in that blackness and keep it from rusting and rubbing off anywhere. So those are my tips. I hope you liked this video. Thanks, guys. Bye.